What's going on, guys? So in today's video we are finally tuning the Silverado. So for anyone new, this is my 2018 Chevy Silverado 5.3 6-speed. I've owned it right at 3 years in a couple days, and it's got a S&B cold air intake, true dual catback, and a V4 module 3-inch leveling kit, 22x12s and 33s. So I've honestly put off tuning the truck for quite a while now because I was riding out the factory warranty. If we're being honest, it was my first new truck and I didn't want to get something and just immediately void the warranty and potentially it blow up or something like that. So anyways, it is officially time to tune it. I'm hoping for some much better drivability, some more sporty, enjoyable driving rather than the super lazy and sometimes downright just annoying driving habits that the truck has now on the factory tune. So we're going to be using the SCT Rev-Rex with 5-star custom tunes on it. 87 Eco, 87 Performance, and 93 Performance. We're going to be slapping on the 87 Performance immediately and seeing how much the drivability changes. Not expecting any big performance gains, but I'm expecting the drivability changes to make it feel like it's much faster, much more fun, just enjoyable to drive. I have no affiliation with 5-star. They don't even know who I am, so this is gonna be completely unbiased. This is just gonna be my straight opinions on how it feels, reacts, and is it worth it. We had a previous video where we pulled the stock file off the truck, sent it out to the tuner for them to write us some custom tunes and then put them on here. So now we have the Rev-Rex that we need to put the tunes from there onto here, and then we're gonna go for a drive and hopefully experience a lot more fun. So with that being said, let's go do it. So we're gonna put about 20 bucks for the 87 in here. The truck's completely out, but I wanna test out the 87 tune. I don't wanna jump straight to the 93 because then we're never gonna notice if there's any difference in the 87 if we go from the 93 back to the 87. So we're gonna go from stock tune 87 to the performance 87, and then we'll jump up to the 93. Also, check out my little gimmicky thing here. So this is like a chest mount for the GoPro, and I've kind of got it rigged up right here, and hopefully it will work properly. So once we get some gas in here, we're gonna go out, get some pulls, have our stock data, compare it to the 87 performance tune. Bone stock, just gonna floor it, traction control, stability track off, let's get it. All right, boys, we are finally tuning the truck. So let's go ahead and program vehicle, confirm. We're gonna skip that, skip, continue. Turn your vehicle's ignition key to the on position. All right, gotcha. Turn our AC off, turn our radio off, dim our lights, everything like that. All right, there's our 3 tunes. So there is apparently some preloaded tunes on here. 5.3 Silverado, 5.3 Suburban. Those are honestly probably the ones from Bully Dog maybe. But we're gonna go straight to the 87 performance tune. Let's do it. This is a big thing. Customization, additional tune options ready to program your vehicle. You may change default options or skip. So let's just exit. Let's just go to continue. Unlocking processor, traction control just turned off. Traction control's back on. Saving stock data. Unlocking processor. Traction control back off again. Traction control back on again. Saving stock data. Writing tune. Do not turn ignition key off or disconnect device. Steering assist is reduced. Drive with care. Traction controls off. Our engine temperature just jumped back up. Preparing processor. Writing tune. Do not turn off ignition key or disconnect device. Turn key off. Powering down vehicle. And for anyone curious, we're at 45,298 miles. Programming complete. Congratulations, your vehicle has been programmed. You may turn the key off now and enjoy. All right, boys, we are officially tuned. So, y'all know what that means. That thing's out. Let's unplug this. Hoping for the best. We gotta go take this thing for a spin. First startup. All right, it does crank. Awesome. We're also gonna reset our fuel economy, even though we're probably gonna be romping on it and stuff. 16.7 over the last 90 miles. It averages usually around low 17s, typically. High 16s, low 17s. I got the range out, obviously. We shouldn't have any V4, which it hasn't popped up yet. I'm assuming that's turned off. I did ask for it to be turned off. So, no more range. It's gonna be the first normal acceleration right here. Seems to hold the RPMs up a little bit more. Okay, shift it out. It feels really good. So it did appear that it revved up, even though, yet like the gas pedal is not having to be pushed as far, for sure. Like I'm barely into the gas pedal, and it's starting to give it the power. Quickly downshifted. All right, we're gonna go down this little back road. Dude. Another thing I'm really hoping to have eliminated is the hard downshift. It's either second or first gear. Y'all know what what I'm talking about, especially if you have a range. I think it makes it even worse. Smooth. All right, here it is. Dude, didn't even feel it downshifting at all. It is much more sensitive if you're trying to get away from tuning it, voiding your warranty. The range is 100,000,000% the way to go. I've enjoyed it for the last 3 years, but it has officially been replaced. The biggest thing I was looking for when getting this tune was the drivability. Sure, there's probably going to be some peak gains, which we will see because we're going to the drag strip next month, like 20 days from now. And this truck has ran 16.1s its entire life. Yes, I know it's slow with it being stock and 22x12s and 33s. It's ran a 16.1 every time I've raced it. Boom, 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 boom. Don't matter. I could only do the let off the brake and stomp the gas because factory tune will not allow you to build up any RPM. If you do that and then you let off the brake and you floor it, it just goes and then it takes forever to get going. Whereas now I'm also hoping that they took some of that. It's some kind of torque management. I can't remember what it's called. Dude, I'm no joke telling y'all this is a night and day difference. Dude. Shifts are like butter. Bro. This is gonna be the longest video ever because I'm just like driving around just like trying to really share my experience with y'all. I just want to see if it will allow me to spool the truck up to launch it potentially. All right, so we're at like 1800. Oh, before when you were on the brake and you started building some power and you let off, it was a pig. Bro, that is so much better. So probably for the next 100 miles, I'm going to just drive the truck completely normal and let it learn the new tune, or let the new tune learn the truck. Oh, bro, when I tell y'all this is a insanely big noticeable difference. Like, I can't even speak right now. It is so much more eager to go. So much more eager. I am stoked on this. So I'm gonna drive it for a while. I'll catch back up with y'all once we get the tune learned and the truck and everything. I'll catch back up with y'all. Averaging a 19.2. have been trying to get good fuel economy over the last 30 miles, but still, 19.2 is pretty freaking sick. Alright guys, well this is going to be the first time flooring the truck from a stop, same location as the previous 0 to 60, 80, whatever I did. I'm going to try brake boosting it here. Didn't do that before because it just does not work on the factory tune. It goes from spooling up to literally just bog city. So we're going to try spooling it up some. Traction control, stability track, everything like that is off. We've got everything ready to go. So let's do it. Quite a bit. It's 59 degrees today. They were fairly cold tires. Shifts felt much more solid there. I don't know how much faster it's going to be. The truck is literally just S&B cold air intake, true dual catback, so probably nothing. And then a 87 performance tune from 5-star tuning. So I don't know. We're going to have to put them side by side with a timer, see if it did increase any. I know that spun quite a bit, so that might have hurt us. Is it happier doing a burnout? Let's see. Oh my gosh, it is so burnout happy now. It's loving it. It is loving. That was freaking sick. It's obviously just a tune, so it's not like it's going to increase your horsepower by 50 horsepower like you could a diesel, but the drivability change is so worth it to me. And if you're wanting to eliminate V4, the range is going to cost you $200, and I was able to get this on sale, the SCT and 3 custom tunes from 5-star for $399. I don't know if the sale is still on when you're seeing this, but I mean, that's hard to argue with. You're going to get way more benefits than just what the range can give you. Don't get me wrong, I thoroughly enjoy the range, like I've probably said multiple times in this. No hate for the range. It's perfect for not voiding your warranty and that kind of stuff. But for an extra $200, you're getting a lot better stuff. You're getting way different driving habits. You're going to eliminate V4. And the fuel economy, I think, is genuinely going to pay for itself on this device. So, I mean, hey, it is like, it's a no-brainer. If you're not worried about warranty, which there's, you know, people argue all over the place whether or not this voids your warranty or not, and I'm not here to argue. I don't even have a warranty anymore, so it doesn't matter. But personally, I think it is 100% worth just going and getting a tune. There's a million different tuners out there you can go get. If you have them local, that's best. Throw your truck on a dyno, get it dyno tuned, you know, whatever. We don't really have that around here, or at least not one that's gotten back with me and I felt comfortable with and everything. So ended up going with 5-star. They have free tunes for life, which was really cool. It's like we're gonna buy headers for the truck, so as long as we buy it through them, they'll be able to write us some new tunes for it. We should be able to data log, which I want to do as well. I've done that in my Mustangs. I don't know if it's the exact same in here, but we'll see. That way we can dial the tune in specifically for this truck. What else? I mean, the only negative thing I kind of noticed is the truck doesn't really like to go into overdrive as often as it did, which in my mind, I'm like, hey, if I'm cruising down the highway, I wanted an overdrive for the best fuel economy. But I guess it would make sense for performance tune, it try to stay in a gear that's going to give you performance rather than being lazy in overdrive. I don't know. The only thing that I might address to them and see if they can do something about is the overly loud cold starts, because I know in custom tunes you can get them to, like, it'll obviously crank loud. It has to crank loud because it's loud, but it can immediately idle down and it's not going to stay at like 1,000 or over that sitting there just running. So we might look at that, because sometimes this exhaust is annoying when it's sitting there just screaming for like a full 2 minutes or something. So that's the only other thing. But hey, as far as my experience, 5-star, I have enjoyed it. Every time I called them to ask any questions, they immediately answered and were able to talk to me, or if I left a message, they called me back within an hour, no problem. So customer service has been really good with them. If you have any questions with your tune, they can walk you through it. Yeah, so far so good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. We'll see. 93 tune coming soon. That's where we're probably going to experience some actual performance gains, and we're going to the track in like 20 days or something, so we'll see if we can actually run some 15s in this thing. At the end of the day, the truck's still slow, but it is more enjoyable to drive now. And if you're just wanting drivability improvements, I think this is definitely the way to go. And that's about it, dude. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, with that being said, comment down below who's tuning your truck and why, and what's the biggest thing that you saw improved when you did your performance tune. So with that being said, hopefully you did enjoy. I will see y'all in the next one.